Ford Motor Company of Australia presents the Ford Show Orchestra led by Bob Gibson with Peggy Brooks, Ray Dixon and Ted Hamilton, while your master of ceremonies is Hayes Gordon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, by special arrangement with David and Martin's Tivoli Circuit, our guest will be England's most celebrated harmonica virtuoso, Ronald Chesney. And so another Ford show gets underway, mingling the music of the moment with the songs of yesterday. Here is Peggy Brooks with Ted Hamilton and a glimpse of high society.
Hey there, honey, we haven't got much money. Our cupboard's almost bare, our clothes are old and funny.
Say there, honey, we don't need any money. Tonight we haven't got a care.
We're gonna be in high society. We'll strut on down to the finest part of town. I don't have rings and all those fancy things, but as long as you love me, we're in high society.
You go get your hat, I'll put powder on my nose. I'll let in the cat, there's the window you can close.
The bed can stay that way, put the dishes in the sink, leave the ashes in the tray, I'll be ready in a wink. I don't have rings and all those fancy things, but as long as you love me, we're in high society.
It's been a long time since we've talked about that popular member of Ford's family of 5 cars, the Zephyr 6. Well, here's good delivery news. Zephyr 6, the car that's in such great demand, is now in increased production. There aren't quite as many as we'd like, but the position is very much improved for those quality-conscious drivers who understandably want to own the most powerful of all cars in its class. Zephyr 6 is designed to stay modern for years ahead. Its body line is longer, wider and roomier, putting new zest into full 6-seater motoring. On the road, the surging extra power of Zephyr 6's overhead valve engine is immediately evident. You'll enjoy smoother cruising speeds, more instant responsiveness, and greater fuel economy. Rough surfaces are taken with a gentleness free from pitch or sway because Zephyr's wide track, low center of gravity gives unmatched riding stability. You get safer, easier cornering and relaxing driving ease. Zephyr 6 offers by far the finest value in its class, as you may prove by asking your nearby Ford dealer to arrange a test drive. See him tomorrow and see the new Zephyr, the car for moderns on the move.
This time, Bob Gibson and the Ford Show Orchestra lay down a lush background for vocalist Ray Dixon as he sings a serenade to the prettiest of all little poppies, Amapola.
The boy found a dream upon a distant shore, a maid with a way of whispering, "Si, senor." Each night, while guitars would softly play, the tune seemed to dance from the words that he'd say. Amapola, my pretty little poppy, you're like that lovely flower, so sweet and heavenly. Since I found you, my heart is wrapped around you, and loving you it seems to beat a rhapsody. I'm a Paula, the pretty little poppy, must copy its endearing charm from you. I'm a Paula, I'm a Paula. How I long to hear you say I love you. I'm a Paula, the pretty little poppy, must copy its endearing charm from you. I'm a Paula, I'm a Paula. How I long to hear you say I love you.
And now with singing star Ted Hamilton, let's make a romantic rendezvous with a time when our one solitary satellite was the man on the moon, and the only significant cosmic miracle happened the night when stars fell on Alabama.
We lived our little drama. We kissed in a field of white, and the stars fell on Alabama last night. I can't forget the glamour. Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center just you and me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer, my arms wound around you tight, and the stars fell on Alabama last night. In my imagination, a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, smack in the center, just you and me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer, my arms wound around you tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night.
There's wind on the heath and romance on the air. Back through the seasons we go for an echo of a hit tune of yesteryear, revived now by Peggy Brooks, breezing along with a breeze.
I'm just breezing along with a breeze, trailing the rails, the sea. Like the birdies that sing in the trees, pleasing to live and living to please. The sky is the only roof I have over my head, and when I'm weary, Mother Nature makes me a bed, 'cause I'm just going along as I please, breezing along with the breeze. The sky is the only roof I have over my head, and when I'm weary, Mother Nature makes me a bed, 'cause I'm just going along as I please, breezing along with the breeze, breezing along with the breeze.
Guest star time on the Ford Show says hello and welcome once again to the famous BBC harmonica virtuoso, Ronald Chesney.
Hello, everyone. Well, it's very nice to be back again with you on the Ford Show this evening. I'd like to play, first of all, a little piece that's coming around lately. It's been heard quite a lot, I believe. It's got a very lively little tune and a French title. I don't know what it means. It's called La La Colette. Thank you. I'd like to play you now a little piece that's been specially written for the harmonica. It's just a little bit of boogie-woogie. It's quite entertaining. It's got a rather funny title. The composer, knowing that all harmonica players lead a hand-to-mouth existence, just called it the Hand-to-Mouth Boogie. Thank you very, very much. Well, to end up with, I'd like to play a little piece which, well, I'm playing to you because I do feel it does show you can really play quite fast on the harmonica. You know, you have to blow and suck, but nevertheless, you can still blow and suck quite fast. In fact, throughout this number, the orchestra will be chasing me. I only hope we end together. Anyway, here it is. It's our version of The Flight of the Bumblebee.
And the Ford Show says thank you to this week's guest, England's harmonica virtuoso, Ronald Chesney.
Your friendly Ford dealer is always on the alert to offer means by which Ford owners are kept happy and contented with their cars, commercials, or trucks. A timely and very special service now available to every Ford owner is the Ride and Drive Checkup. Expert Ford mechanics carefully check your vehicle's springs, shock absorbers, clutch, and universal joints.
You receive a comprehensive report and are able to avoid future repair costs by taking timely action if necessary. You also add to your motoring comfort by improving the all-round riding conditions of your Ford. Just call at your nearby Ford dealer and tell him you require a ride and drive report on your Ford. Go tomorrow and make sure your springs, shock absorbers, clutch, and universal joints are in tip-top condition for summer and the Christmas season. This ride and drive checkup is now available at your friendly Ford dealer.
A few weeks ago, we did a medley from Carousel. Since then, a number of you good people have asked to hear more from this magic musical, and so tonight, I should like to sing a song which, except for the film, has probably not yet been performed in Australia. If you remember the Carousel story, Billy Bigelow is a carnival barker who has never shown his pretty wife much tenderness. And one day she tells him she's going to have a baby, a piece of news which completely stuns him. And then, to the beat of his pounding heart, he voices his soliloquy. I wonder what he'll think of me. I guess he'll call me the old man. I guess he'll think I can lick every other fella's father. Well, I can. I bet that he'll turn out to be the spit and image of his dad, but he'll have more common sense than his puddin'-headed father ever had. I'll teach him to wrestle and dive for a wave when we go in the mornings for a swim. His mother can teach him the way to behave, but she won't make a sissy out of him. Not him, not my boy, not Bill. My boy Bill, I will see that is named after me. I will. My boy Bill will be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully will boss him around. I don't give a damn what he does. As long as he does what he likes, he can sit on his tail or work on a rail with a hammer and spikes. He can ferry a boat on the river, or peddle a pack on his back, or work up and down the streets of a town with a whip and a horse and a hack. He can haul a scow along a canal, run a cow around a corral, or maybe bark for a carousel. Of course, it takes talent to do that well. He might be a champ of the heavyweights, or a fella that sells you glue, or president of the United States. That'd be all right, too. His mother'd like that. But he wouldn't be president unless he wanted to be. Not Bill. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Well, Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No fat-bottomed, flabby-faced, pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully will boss him around. And I'm damned if he'll marry his boss's daughter, a skinny-lipped virgin with blood like water, who'll give him a peck and call it a kiss, and look in his eyes through a lorgnette. Hey, why am I taking on like this? My kid ain't even been born yet. I can see him when he's 17 or so, and starting in to go with a girl. I can give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get round any girl. I can tell him Wait a minute. Could it be? What the hell? What if he's a girl? Bill. What will I do with her? What can I do for her, a bum with no money? You can have fun with a son, but you gotta be a father to a girl. She mightn't be so bad at that. A kid with ribbons in her hair, a kinda neat and petite little tin type of a mother. What a pair! I can just hear myself bragging about it. My little girl, pink and white as peaches and cream is she. My little girl is half again as bright as girls are meant to be. Dozens of boys pursue her, many a likely lad does what he can to woo her from her faithful dad. She has a few pink and white young fellas of 2 and 3, but my little girl gets hungry every night, and she comes home to me. I gotta get ready before she comes. I gotta make certain that she won't be dragged up in slums with a lot of bums like me. She's gotta be sheltered and fed and dressed in the best that money can buy. I never knew how to get money, but I'll try, by God, I'll try. I'll go out and make it, or steal it, or take it, or die. The Ford Show featured as guest star harmonica virtuoso Ronald Chesney by arrangement with the ABC and David N. Martin, Tivoli Circuit. You also heard Peggy Brooks, Ray Dixon, Ted Hamilton, the Ford Show Orchestra led by Bob Gibson, and your master of ceremonies was Hayes Gordon. The Ford Show is produced and directed by Darcy Fitzgerald. A reminder, too, to listen for the Ford Show again at the same time next week, presented by Ford Motor Company of Australia. The Ford Show is broadcast over an Australia-wide network to our armed forces and shortwave listeners around the world through Radio Australia. So, until the same time next week, it's good night from F-O-R-D. And remember, wherever you go, wherever you are, watch the Fords go by.